Hey everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z coming at you with another Warcraft 3 cast. This time around, this is going to be a replay request, and it is going to be a 2 versus 2 on Twisted Meadows. A replay request by noobyxD, longtime member and very helpful admin at my community Discord server, the capital Z. Everything fine, everything seems to be fine. Yeah, everything transitioned fine. Even the booster opened up. Okay, I can use studio mode. Studio mode seems to be cool. It's fine. Alrighty then, without further ado, let's introduce the players. We got Team Blue, noobyxD spawning at the 11 o'clock position on this map. Opening up with a standard Undead altar build. His ally, the blue Nidal player Dohdah, opening up with standard Nidal build over here. And their opponents is going to be Bright, who is spawning as the Peach Orc player at the 5 o'clock, with his ally being probably gonna slaughter this name, but I'm gonna attempt to say it either ways. It's going to be Vincentwu5 or Peach Night Terms here, who is spawning over here as at the 10 o'clock. I'm sorry, that's not the 10 o'clock, that's the 2 o'clock. What are you doing, Stormy? You don't know what's the difference between a 10 o'clock and a 2 o'clock. And for a moment there, I thought that was the altar. The altar's up here. Ancient of War being dropped over here near the Goblin camp to creep out for the Nidal player. That being between both of the bases of Team Peach. So both teams sending out some scouts to check up what is cooking. It appears that Dohdah will actually detect this AOW creeping. He does have... There may be a chance that Dohdah may go in for some early aggression. He is known for the early Demon Hunter super hyper aggression play. Let's see how this works out to be. I seem to be going in for Huntresses by my understanding, and noobyxD on the other side with some sacrificial skulls and Rod of Necromancy. Seems like he's going in for a ghoul play. And ooh, what do we have here? It appears that the first hero for Twins is going to be the Alchemist, and the Alchemist using Chemical Rage as the first spell, going to be increasing its attack speed by a lot. But is it actually going to be enough for him to deal with the Demon Hunter? That is the bigger question. Alchemist back near his base after a few swipes against the Demon Hunter. And what do we have here? We got some action flowing in. Farseer by Bright, the Peach Orc. Peach Orc sending in the Farseer there, dealing some harassment at the base of Dohdah, trying to cancel that Moonwell. If he manages to do that, he is going to be keeping Dohdah from producing units for some time there, but it appears that Dohdah wants none of that. Dohdah managing to actually bring down that Farseer to 70 HP. Gonna have some time to deal with these feral spirits over here, the spirit wolves, but he should be fine for the most part. He can easily just detonate one of them over those spirit wolves and be done with. But then again, losing the wisps at this early stage of the game is also not really the most ideal choice there. Okay, so noobyxD actually going in for an immediate, of course. Dropping that with Ziggurat Haunted Gold Mine, and he should be fine over there. His teching is going to be delayed, of course, because of that, and that's something that Team Peach can take advantage of in case they come to know about it. Flute of Accuracy being a drop over here for Vince at the Goblin Lab Camp. That's a pretty good item for Nidal players, considering the fact that most of the Nidal units are has range units as far as military units are concerned. On the Orc side, tier 2 only just clicked. I do believe this is a slightly delayed tier 2. Whenever you go for Farseer, well, it doesn't really have to be all the time, but the popular choice for Farseer would be that you do want to tech up a bit faster. We have a War Mill over here, we got Headhunters coming in, so dropping those things did require some resources before creeping up there. Peach, the Ancient of War, of course, having a Wisp station nearby to repair. Some Spirit Wolves coming in, and Demon Hunter is block. Lovely block there by Dohdah, and getting the kill on that messing up, having a slip of a tongue over there, because the name over here as Feral Spirit sometime, although it's really just the equivalent of a summoned unit over here. So what do we have here? noobyxD going back to his base. He did tech up, he did click for the tech there, I meant to say, and his expansion is fully operational, so he's gonna have a good amount of gold. What do you have here? Bright once again going in towards the base. Want anything to do with noobyxD, but here's the thing though, I'm actually wondering if Team Peach actually even... That's gonna be pretty bad for them, because none of the players have tried to deal any kind of harassment over there. And whoa, that Demon Hunter, no! Dohdah just let that Demon Hunter die. That was for no reason. Dohdah is not microing, he is currently looking at somewhere else. That's one thing I can understand, because he let 2 of his units die, and that's really bad for him. Okay, is he gonna revive? No, it doesn't seem like he's gonna revive using the Tavern. He's gonna use the old-fashioned way. It's just a level 1 hero, of course, so not really the worst case scenario. But for Peach Orc to have a free reign over here, noobyxD coming in for the rescue, does have the Unholy Aura, will help him chase down those units. And Dohdah also actually assisting noobyxD with that Huntress over there, that lone Huntress, using as a body block, being used as a body block there. Tier 2 up and ready for Bright, and Tier 2 also ready for Vince. noobyxD and Dohdah trying to creep this camp out, while here comes Vincent. Too strong. Gotta back out. And what do we have here? noobyxD actually going in towards the base of Peach over here. Bright is going to have a heck of a time there with noobyxD's units, and Dohdah may end up losing the Demon Hunter once again. This is really bad. Canceling, well, forced to cancel a couple of buildings there, and he's actually taking a big risk. Oh, he did a really good job there of using that Huntress, and for the second time using that Huntress to body block against that Alchemist. A third time, Alchemist, although getting one hit off, one more hit will be enough to kill that Demon Hunter, but Chemical Rage wears off, and he doesn't seem to have enough mana for anything else. Oh, the archers! The archers! Seems like they missed or something. More building being taken out. He is currently sitting at tier 2, but there's really little to nothing that he can do without production units. Definitely needs those buildings up. The Ancient of Glory, Ancient of Wind, whatever he's going in for. noobyxD managed to destroy one building over here at least, and I'm not sure if he managed to destroy a couple of burrows. I'm gonna have to check on that one. No, he did not destroy any of the burrows over there. While Team Peach are having a hell of a time at Dohdah's base. Dohdah is currently outside his base because his hero is kind of weak there. Also, he just has like 100 to fight with. That's really not good. They're going after the main of Dohdah. This is going to be disastrous if they manage to pull it off. And do we have any on my Streamlabs remote control over here, the mobile thing? I wouldn't really know either way. Connected. Well, I hope we are connected. Anyways, coming back to the cast, this looks really bad. Dohdah may end up losing the main. The Tree of Ages now massively being repaired. Here comes the entire army of Dohdah and noobyxD. The Keeper of the Grove is out. Is that going to be what they need to save this? This is looking really bad. Main there for Team Peach. And it appears that Chemical Rage is going to be used to try and attack the big tree. Uh-oh, he's going to have to use a TP. Used at the very last second there. Pretty good. But oh my goodness, I don't believe this. Team Peach actually managed to destroy the main of Dohdah. This is disastrous for noobyxD and Dohdah. noobyxD and Dohdah, of course, have been awarded as the best tag team of the capital Z for the year 2020, and they're a pretty solid team. I have to say, Bright and Vincent are doing pretty good over here so far, managing to keep noobyxD and Dohdah on their toes, and they're, well, technically, I mean, I could even say that they're kind of winning the game here. noobyxD and Dohdah, although, are going to stick into the fight. They're not going to leave the game just yet. Dohdah now planting the tree once again, but whoa, Bright is right outside the base. He's gonna go in once again, and he detecting that they're gonna take out the big tree. There's absolutely no way that big tree is going to survive. Alchemist goes down. What the hell? noobyxD and Dohdah managed to take out that Alchemist with a flurry of spells and stuff, I guess. Frost Nova, Entangle Root, Death Coil, that would have definitely been enough. So Peach, or rather Vincentwu, is going to have, well, he's gonna need some time before he can revive that, before he can get back that Alchemist, but he isn't even clicking it in. Maybe he wants to summon it back using the tavern. That may be a possibility, and he's gonna end up losing the altar. noobyxD and Dohdah returning the favor, I must say. Although losing the main is nothing compared to losing the altar is nothing compared to losing the main, is what I mean to say. What do you have here? Bright gonna go in, and those siege damage, the siege damage by those raiders on the ziggurat, or rather the Nerubian tower, taking it out with good measure. And now they're gonna go after the acolytes. noobyxD and Dohdah are not really coming back over here. It appears that they're gonna give away the expansion. I guess giving away the expansion in a trade-off towards the main can be a good trade-off over here. noobyxD may just choose to just give up this expansion completely, and if they manage to take out this Tree of Eternity of Vincent, then it's gonna be all worth it. It appears that they're actually gonna be able to do it. Vincent not pulling in those wisps. This looks really bad. He's not doing anything. He's not doing anything to save his expansion, and he will lose it. I'm to say he's lose his main, not his expansion. This isn't the expansion, this is the main. So noobyxD and Dohdah are going to completely ransack this base. Vincent did have an expansion over here planted, so I guess, well, he is out of bases. noobyxD just lost the expansion, and currently the team Blue is only sitting on one base as compared to Team Peach, who still have two bases because it was Vincent that expanded and not Bright. So how's it gonna turn out to be? It appears that Bright is going in with those raiders, stealing some siege damage on those buildings, taking them out one by one. We got a lot of spirit towers inside the base of noobyxD. Here comes the ghouls. The ghouls will deal extra damage to those raiders, and if they manage to get a good surround over there, they're actually going to be able to take them out and melt them down with the help of those spirit towers. A TP incoming right in the nick of time by Team Peach, and they're going to go back to the base to recover from the damage suffered. Vincent going to go and attack this expansion location. You could call this a natural for Bright. Although I would say I on Twisted Meadows, I would always be confused in whether you should call this the natural or this the natural for this guy. Because this is closer, but this is like just ahead of you, way in front of your face. And it appears that Vincent actually gonna try and expand over there at the same time. noobyxD and Dohdah do not have any knowledge of that, but at the same time they're actually attacking the expansion of Vincent, the expansion that is up and running, and rather the only base that Vincent has left, well, apart from these few buildings left here. It appears that noobyxD and Dohdah are gonna commit to this, and noobyxD actually getting in a Dreadlord as the third? Yeah, that's the third hero. Not really doing a lot of focus fire by my understanding. Actually, all of them should attack the same building at the same time. Uh-oh, the Dreadlord. noobyxD not concentrating over here, but despite of that, he will manage to take out whatever they had. Now the Wisps will fall one by one. While Bright is back at base of noobyxD. noobyxD still has those ghouls in there. Ghouls with the help of those Spirit Towers and the Rubian Towers should be just fine, although they can melt super easily against a Tauren Chieftain. And considering the combination over here is with the Farseer, Chain Lightning, and Stomp or Shockwave in this case, the combination is actually going to spell disastrous for Ghouls. Vincent going in with the Alchemist, Chemical Raging, and gonna take out those Backlight. This looks bad for noobyxD. So they brought the game to an even playing field right now. Both of them TPing in. noobyxD already there. Dohdah just came back, and Dohdah will end up losing his last building over here. Dohdah cannot make any more units. If he actually had a couple of wisps here and there, he could have taken the help of noobyxD, taken some gold in, put down a couple of moonwells, and then hired some mercenaries. That was one way that he could have escaped the situation of having no base. But now the thing is that he literally has nothing. While on the other side, Vincent actually has a base. Not functional yet, but it's there. And there are a couple of buildings left for Vincent as well. He can take in the gold by his ally and then start producing off of these off of the Ancient of War there. Dohdah taking out the bear. Not exactly sure how the 2v2 thing works actually. That's a really good question. If the last building of one of the players is taken out, will that spell the defeat for him? I don't think that's how it should work out, because all two players, the entire team is supposed to lose all of the buildings in case the defeat trigger is to happen. Got Bloodlust coming in, it appears. Shamans with Adapt Training. Master Training will be coming in sooner or later by my understanding. There's a lot of gold in the tank for Bright. Vincent on the other hand, just getting his expansion up. Okay, noobyxD and Dohdah actually going to fight the army of Bright over here. I take out those units one by one. Sleep is being heavily used on that Farseer. Does he have a TP? He doesn't have a TP. The Farseer is dead. But it's not going to die without using a Chain Lightning, which is not really going to do anything because of the Obsidian statues there. Chemical Rager back to the base. Gonna try and take out as many units as he can. Of course, this attack speed is there after it got slowed by the Black Citadel and the Nerubian Tower, so that's still pretty fast. Vincent's base is up and running. Again, Dohdah going after the base of Bright now. Going to destroy the altar. Exactly what they should be going in for. And Dohdah gonna go after the towers. Both of the towers being cancelled instead of just one. Eon's coming in for repair. Dohdah needs to be a bit careful. He won't be able to... Well, he doesn't have gold. He should be able to revive his hero from the tavern after noobyxD contributes some gold to him, but without that it wouldn't work out. Yeah, Dohdah has no buildings left now. Game could go either way. I would be in favor of noobyxD and Dohdah though. I have a bigger army as compared to Team Peach, but Team Peach has more spread out bases as compared to noobyxD and Dohdah. They can actually make an army over here. Getting any moonwells? Why is he not getting moonwells? Okay, Bright actually got his peons towards the destroyed base of Vincent. I can destroy a couple of buildings there, but it's gonna be enough. They're losing the entirety of their army in this whole process though. noobyxD and Dohdah may end up destroying the fortress. Massive river coming in. Carrion Swarm with Frost Nova. The repair is now faster than the attack rate. And Team Peach are actually retreating back. They got a tiny Great Hall with that Torrent Chieftain. And Dohdah knows about that. Dohdah wants to take out the Torrent Chieftain, but oh, this looks really bad. Snare. And no, the Alchemist is towards the back of the army. Oh, they got it! They got it! Dohdah losing his Demon Hunter. I said this could go either way. noobyxD is going to stick at the base of Bright. Take out as many buildings as he can. Of course, this time he has to deal with the fortification upgrades on towers and burrows. Team Peach at the base of noobyxD. Dohdah will do anything and everything he can to save it with that lone Keeper of the Grove. Dohdah has only one option, and at first he needs to take a lot of gold from noobyxD and then use the tavern to revive back. No, he can't even use the tavern to revive back his hero. He doesn't have any moonwells. Dohdah has permanently lost that hero. noobyxD now going in toward the expansion of Peach. Whoa, our Chieftain gets taken out. noobyxD ends up losing the main. Now, this is going to be a bit difficult. So noobyxD does have a gold flow. Lucky for Undead players that they don't need the main for cultivating gold. Cultivating? Nah. For harvesting gold. Yeah, for mining gold. So because they don't need the main, the Acolytes will be mining off of this gold mine for some time. But now here's the problem. They only got like 1k gold left, and noobyxD has 1k gold in the tank. So now the thing is that noobyxD won't be producing anything anytime soon. Can use the slaughterhouse to make a couple of statues and then transform them into destroyers, if he has a destroyer upgrade, that is. He did lose his tech though. That's gonna be something that is going to hurt him. Yeah, there's something I did not point out earlier. Team Peach used Goblin Sappers. This was the second time they used it. They did use it the first another time as well, just a moment ago. And that's exactly probably what helped them destroy the buildings. Vincent has an expansion coming in. This is going to be ransacked by noobyxD, and whoa, it appears that noobyxD actually successful in taking out that expansion of Vincent. And whoa, what do we have here? Bright setting up an expansion at the main of Vincent. And yeah, this game is really funny and epic at the same time, but funny. So Dohdah's base was taken out, and yeah, we got something to cover here before I can joke about it. Dohdah almost ended up losing the Keeper of the Grove there. Entangled Root. Oh, this is looking really bad. Dohdah needs to get a heal. He needs a healing pot, or I don't know, just use the other thing. And yeah, statue, stay near the statue. He needs to get that Keeper healed, because if the Keeper goes down, well, that's technically the end of Dohdah. That's the only unit he has remaining. And Death Coil! Alchemist goes down. Vincent got one Tree of Life coming, but apart from that, he only has like this Tree of the Ancient of War here. Did he get back his Alchemist? He got back his Alchemist using the Tavern in the middle. Take a bit for him to recover the mana. But apart from that, should be fine. And he only managed to do that because he had one Moonveil up. This is something that Dohdah doesn't have. If Dohdah had a couple of Moonveils here and there, perhaps one at the base of noobyxD, this would have been an entirely different thing. Okay, noobyxD actually putting down the expansion once again, trying to set it up, and oh, XD ended up depleting its gold mine. Has 700 gold in the tank. Bright is creeping with the Farseer level 4. There we go. It's going to be a bit beneficial. And also putting down some towers at the expansion that he created at his allies' main. So yeah, what basically is happening is that Dohdah lost his main. And his main was expanded upon by the Nidal player, whose main was expanded by his own ally. Which is a pretty funny thing there. noobyxD coming in, going to take out those towers, and let's say I think this game is going to go to noobyxD and Dohdah by the looks of it. They have more number of units despite of Dohdah only having that one hero left, and they have generally a better chance because of okay, maybe I'm speaking too soon here. This game can actually go to Team Peach as well. Team Peach doesn't have anything, any production coming in. noobyxD does. That's the main difference here. And noobyxD setting up an expansion is there as well. Vincent going to detect that. Uh-oh, are we gonna have a level 6 Alchemist? We may very well have a level 6 Alchemist after he's done taking out these acolytes here. Chemical Rager. Almost level 6. Need a couple of more kills though. Yeah, noobyxD is the only guy with a sustainable army. Everybody else is just hero right now, including noobyxD's ally.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, it appears that noobyxD gave away a couple of his units to Dohdah to control. That may be a thing there. Otherwise, Dohdah can't really just fight alone with the Keeper there. Expansion of noobyxD goes down. Big setback. Big setback. Chain Lightning, surround! He does have a TP. I think he should be able to TP back. If the main doesn't go down, and the main may go down. Sleep! Death Coils! Frost Nova! This game is over. The Keeper may go down, but at this point, I do not see Team Peach coming back from this. Keeper does go down, level 6 on the Alchemist, and he can start using Transmune. The round on the Alchemist, but that's really not gonna do too much. Those are pretty weak units, but noobyxD should manage to easily take out the remaining buildings over here, and there is nothing being produced for Team Peach. That's exactly what's going to win the game for Team Blue right now. But I have to say, this was like a really epic confrontation. noobyxD and Dohdah once again proving exactly why they were Tag Team of the Year 2020 for the capital Z. Just waiting for the inevitable. for
town
Team
is
Peach
under
to
siege.
finally tap out. And whoa. Yeah, sure, you can set up the expansion. I mean, I'm not against that, but the thing is, at this point, actually coming back from anything is kind of not possible for Team Peach. These buildings aren't going to be producing anything. Transmune? Well, I don't know, maybe he can just transmune away all of the units for noobyxD, one by one. Yeah, he just sold off the statue there. Also, transmute now gets you more gold, as the percent of gold is more. I mean, how do I explain this? If a unit costs you like 100, the gold that's going to be given by the transmute is going to be more than 100. Yeah, that's a better way to put it. I really love the way noobyxD and Dohdah are scouting around and detected this expansion coming in, so they're just going to stop it from coming up before before they give any chance to the opponent. And finally getting us around there. Yeah, just hold there, use some death coils. It's gonna run off. He's gonna try and escape. He does. Oh no, he's not going to try and escape. Yeah, that's the end of it. And GG. Wow, that was an epic game. Lovely, I must say. Okay, switching back to normal mode. If you guys enjoyed this wonderful game, thank you for watching, thank you for listening. If you have enjoyed what you have seen, do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more. I shall be seeing you in the next cast, and that will be all for right now then. Oh hey there, we had some I sadly couldn't detect on my remote app on my mobile. Hey there, Lucker, BXD. It was out for a moment, you say. Okay, I guess it's back, and it should remain back. Okay, time to end this video, and we shall be covering up the game between Lucker and Breezy now.